Hello, everyone. Let's get started with an overview of what we're going to be focusing on this week. By now, you should have a pretty good idea of what your topic is and have a working thesis statement. You're going to begin researching in earnest this week, and you will collect at least 10 sources that you can use or may use for your project. You must submit these in proper APA format by Sunday. Your grading rubrics and the presentation that you gave to your mentor is also due this week. So let's talk about this week's focus. This week's focus is on finding quality sources. Quality sources come from peer-reviewed journals, works by well-known, respected authors, websites from credible sources like the Mayo Clinic or universities. Some examples of poor quality sources are blogs, Wikipedia, and most popular websites. I strongly urge you to avoid using any websites as sources if at all possible. Most of your research should be focused on peer-reviewed journals. So, how do we find quality sources? My favorite way is to use Google Scholar through the Sage Library. Google Scholar provides all the tools I need to narrow or expand my searches in an efficient and effective manner. So let's try it out. So first, I'm going to get into the library through Sage. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to click Library Catalog, or Databases, I'm sorry. You're going to click on G, and you're going to go to Google Scholar. Use your password. Now you can do just a simple search here, or you can do the advanced search. The advanced search, probably when you got a better idea of exactly what you're looking for, that's what you're going to want to use. But here's some pieces that you might want to put in now. You might want to put in that you want recent research or recent articles. So I don't want anything older than 2006, and then up to 2016. So let's put in online college. All right. So now I see I have a number of good options. I can go here and click on the actual article. If there isn't an actual PDF there, you can go to full text at Sage. I'll bring you to the Sage website. Slowly. There we go. All right. So now it's brought us to the actual article that's through the library. So that's good. So we know it's there. Another way that we can find sources other than just doing a search and finding all of these, because you can go through page after page after page. If you find one that you really like, so let's say I really like this one, I can go to cited by and related articles. What's nice about this is that if you click on cited by, this is generally researchers that have used this article to support their own work. So you'll find some interesting stuff there. So these are all the articles and books and whatnot that cited that particular piece of literature. So I can find a ton of sources that way. I can also go into related, which is going to bring me to articles that are very similar to this one. And then you can keep doing the same thing, cited by, related, and just follow that kind of trail to find pieces of literature that are going to work for you. And that's an excellent way of doing it. If you find an article that is not available, let's say, through Google Scholar or through the Sage Library, you can do an interlibrary loan request, and that's right here. And you'll just fill out this form, press submit, and it'll deliver your article within a couple days usually. So this is one of those reasons why doing research early on in the process is important, because you might find that a lot of the things that you want are not available immediately. So you're going to want to go through and make sure that you can find a good amount of research and the stuff, or good amount of sources, and the things that you might not be able to get immediately. You can request interlibrary loan, and boom, they'll be in your inbox within a pretty short period of time. So finally, another way to obtain additional resources that are related to your topic is to utilize the sources that you already have. So what I mean by that is, if we go here and look at this article. Okay. So I'm going to look at this article, and I'm going to go first. One of the things I can do is if I'm reading the article and I say, oh, I like this point that they're making here. Who wrote about that? And I can use their in-text citation, jot that down, and then go into their reference page and find that in-text citation and say, oh, okay, I want to look up this particular article. Oh, this would be a great article too. I'm going to look this one. And just go through their reference page and find out, if there's things that are important within that you'd like to look at. And then you can just really just copy and paste, although it might not copy and paste here. Let's see. There. And now you've got that article. And you can do the cited by and the related articles all over again here as well. So it's a great way to really target your research and make your time work for you as efficiently as possible. That's all I have to say this week, and best of luck. Bye-bye.